One of the things that we do here on the Huntington Wildlife Forest is look at timing of events, which is phenology. We don't really ever start or stop. We're always looking at timing because events are happening year round. So we might have, this time of year, we're of course looking in the vernal pools. These are pools that dry out at some point. So they're a resource that isn't available all year, and animals like spotted salamanders and wood frogs and many insects are using this as a breeding pool. So I'm looking at when do the frogs start breeding, which is right now. That's a wood frog. So the males are chasing the females around. The salamanders are in here. They're not calling, but they too are breeding. And then of course lots of things might be hatching out. So when are these things happening? If climate change is moving a pool like this in a certain direction, perhaps the timing of the water period is shorter, or perhaps it's very deep and it becomes colder because it doesn't warm up as fast. That might change the survival of the animals. It might change predation, competition, because certain animals might be better at that new kind of condition that they're experiencing. So these pools are pretty shallow. They warm up pretty fast this time of year because there's no tree cover for the most part. And that's going to impact how fast the wood frog eggs hatch and the tadpoles develop, of course. So if the water levels change, that might mean that their predators get at them more easily. On the other hand, it might mean that they have a longer time to develop. So maybe they become bigger before they metamorph and come out of the pond, and maybe it becomes easier for them to make it. So it's really hard to say what direction the change is going to happen because there are so many things ecologically that are interacting between predator-prey, between the animal and its environment, what the climate and local weather are doing. It's very complicated. So we're hoping that with this phenology data, it will at least help us understand what's going on now and what timing of events is happening, so that when and if things change, we can detect it, and then perhaps there might be something we can do about it if we need to.